Hello everyone and welcome back. This is the winners round matchup between Scrambles and Tree of Arbor. Excuse me. Tree of Arbor is not chosen the first map. I should be over here. Scrambles chose the first map. This is rice fields in the rain during the fall, so pretty interesting. What's also interesting is these armies are fairly different, or at least different than what you normally see on this map. We got a lot of infantry here for Scrambles in red, 5 Katana Samurai, a big back line of Naginata monks, and 1 Yari Ashigaru there. Actually, he's over the limit on Naginata warrior monks. There's a maximum of 3, and he has 5, so we'll see what the outcome of that'll be at the end of this one. And he has a cavalry hidden in the trees, which just a spear. And if we look at Tree, he has a big front line of Yari Ashigaru, 3 bow cavalry, and supported by 3 Naginata monks. 2 Naginata samurai in the rear, so a big spear complement with seemingly maybe a missile corps with the bows. Who knows? Light cavalry's back there in the trees too, so I guess you can maybe just call this a spear corps and hoping to grind the enemy down with this elite Yari Ashigaru. We saw those elite Yari Ashigaru do very well in the last match with Prussian Prince, so they could actually do quite well here. But these Katana Samurai are also rank 5 and pretty elite, so, and those monk war cries will be a factor, but as there is the limit on the Naginata monks, I don't think I'm going to be able to give him the victory if he wins, because that is a limit, so we'll have to see. I'm going to go offline here real quick. I'm sorry guys, just in case people are booting up Left 4 Dead. I'm going to get spam with invites. Anyway, we have actually a bow cavalry for Scrambles as well. He's over here on the flank with the 3 from this is actually, this is a good strategy. Have these bow cavalry. If they just whittle down the infantry for Scrambles, I think his Yari Ashigaru will be able to clean up pretty easily. They actually have 6 chevrons of experience, attack of 9, and morale of 9. It's actually extremely powerful for a Yari Ashigaru, especially in spear wall. Bow cavalry are throwing themselves into the enemy to slow him down, and the Yari Ashigaru are slowly advancing in spear wall. So this will be actually quite interesting to see. And Tree might just be betting on grinding this one out. Rallies popped already, maybe to counteract a war cry that might come early, but none has come yet. Bow Ashigaru there for Scrambles is shooting as well. But we're going to see if this is going to be enough. The Naginata Samurai and the monks are joining the battle as well. So the Yari Ashigaru are taking the brunt, and let's look at numbers here. Katana Samurai are actually hurt. Not too bad, down to about 95 men. The Yari Ashigaru, on the other hand, are still in good shape. There's just a lot of men that Scrambles is going to have to tear through. So there's a great guard joining the fray, so that will maybe change things. But he's got to get him around to flank and hit from the rear. He doesn't want to run right into this spear ball head on. That would just be suicide for this great guard, which is the one thing that's really going to turn the battle in his favor. And no, he's going to go right into the middle, it looks. Not the best usage of a great guard. But there comes some war cries. Looks like both sides pop their war cry pretty much simultaneously, so the center is going to be where the battle's going to hinge. Depending on who wins here in the center would open up an avenue for some cavalry to go through. The Great Guard is already starting to lose some men. Bow cavalry is starting to flank for Scrambles as well. And look at this, Yari Ashigaru maybe getting lost a little bit in the micro. In fact, all these Yari Ashigaru, and they're going to actually get a charge in from the rear, so no cavalry needed for Tree here. He's going to use his Yaris to do it, so interesting work there. Naginatas are just fine, and looks like Scrambles is starting to get the better of the melee engagement, but these Yari Ashigaru hitting from behind will change things, along with one on this side as well, and a bow cavalry, 2 of them in fact, to be able to get a big charge. He's got to go in now though. He's starting to lose the melee fight. These elite Yari Ashigaru are not working out quite as well as they did in the last match, so we will need some support there, mostly because the Katanas are rank 5 and pretty scary. There's a bow cavalry charge in the rear. It's not going to be a great charge, but it will give a nice morale penalty to this Katana Samurai, which could stop a chain route. And it looks like Tree is stabilized and is going to be able to pull this out. Big cavalry charge there. Well, not big, but big enough as it's going to shatter the left of Scrambles. And Tree's going to end up winning despite the Naginata monk overflow, so that's always good to see. I'd hate to make a ruling actually decide a match, but there it is, 1 unit left for Scrambles, and there it goes. So Tree takes game number 1 on Rice Fields. See you back on the main menu. And there it is, game number 1 on Rice Fields. Doesn't work out for Scrambles as his map choice. At least I think it was his map choice. Hopefully those replays are named correctly. That's why I tell people to name the replays meticulously, like I pointed out, just so I know all the information going into the battle. So I ended up not working out for him there in the rain. Probably expecting a big cavalry force, but it wasn't there. You know, it was a very interesting army for Tree. I think it's a good idea sometimes to change it up, because who would expect an almost entirely spear army on that map? I certainly wouldn't. So maybe a little bit of big planning there and thinking, well, my opponent expects me to do this, so I'm going to do this, and that works quite often, and we saw it work there. So congratulations to Tree, one of the favorites in this tournament. He'll be on his home turf for game 2 and might be able to get the sweep. So I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.